Hi, I'm Beck. I'm a naturopath and I've got a background in endurance running. As a fitness instructor, naturopath and endurance runner, I thought that I was living a very healthy life. I was eating all of the right foods and I was moving my body and I had quite a lot of energy, but I always found that I felt that there was something that was missing. Although I had a lot of energy and I was doing the right things, I was having difficulty sleeping, I was having trouble winding down, and I was often feeling anxious. One day I went to a Breathless workshop and it blew the door wide open to all the concepts and the thoughts and the premises around health, and it just opened my eyes to a whole new world. I've been dancing around breath work for quite a while, but what I experienced within the workshop was the concept of breath retraining. And the simplest but most important thing that changed my life was walking out of that workshop with the concept of breathe through your nose and how that could help to support enhancing performance, not just in sports but in life. So the next day I got up and I went for a run and I closed my mouth and I ran, and it was quite confronting. I had to slow down quite a lot to be able to do that. I could run 160 kilometers with my mouth open, but could I run 5 kilometers with my mouth closed? And then how did I feel after that? So after that, I knew that there was something more to this. So I started to deep dive further into breath. I started to learn, I started to experiment. How could the breath change life? And I went on and reading books, and I went on and did a couple of other trainings. And what I found was that the more that I changed my breath, the better my performance was in my sport. And then all of these other things started to happen with my life that were unexpected. My anxiety started to go down. My hands and feet began to regain colour and not be so cold. I was able to connect with people better. And then Breathless opened their training for the first time. And I went not really knowing what to expect, knowing that from that workshop I wanted to know more. And coming away from the Breathless training was actually so life-changing for me. What the training with Breathless did was bring together all of the concepts that I had been learning through other trainings and put it in a way that made sense. And I think the biggest thing that I didn't expect coming away from that training was the connection with the people at the training, but also then the ability to be able to connect with myself, which was truly, truly life-changing. What I'm finding is that playing with my breath and experimenting that with the patients that I'm working with in my clinic has also been life-changing for them. So all of the people that we found that were not responding to treatment, that were coming in with all of these conditions, that were trying things and just not getting better. This could be digestive problems, it could be anxiety, it could be a whole host of other things, is that they all had the same thing in common. When we started to test their breath rate, they were all breathing too fast. And so as we started to fix their breath rate, everything else got better. They could start to live their lives again. And the simplest things by, simply closing our mouth, simply being more aware of how we breathe, is so life-changing. And I'm so grateful to Breathless and the community.